What's going on, guys? It's Restless Corpse playing Ark on the Sandbox Survivor server. Got kind of a special episode for you today. At least I kind of think it's special. I've finally figured out where I'm going to put my base. And no, it's not on top of this mountain. You think I'm some kind of savage? Look how absolutely hostile this area is. We got two Rexes hanging out in the water over there for some odd reason. We got some Argentavis down there having a brawl with something. We got loading because it is on the edge of a biome. And look at all this wood and rock and oil. Well, it's all going to be gone because this is where I'm putting my base. It's going to be absolutely huge, guys. So we'll take a flyby and I'll give you my my plan, I suppose. I'm going to start the walls right about here because I cannot break that wall, that icy rock right in front. So the walls are going to go just on the inside of that, up this ramp. And it's going to swing out a little bit because I didn't feel that the beach area was big enough. And it's going to come on up to this incline, skirt this incline around. Hopefully there'll be a little bit less of like the stutter when we get a lot of these trees and rocks out. But it's going to be going along down through here. Let's get up a little bit higher. I'm going to go across that river. I'm going to have a really cool idea for like a dam for the river that's going to... It won't be immersion breaking. I don't want to put walls all the way through the river to make it look like it should be stopping it. Because, you know, aesthetics. Form over function, guys. And that wall is going to swing around here. Go all the way around there. Down the incline. Out into the ocean there. Now that is an absolutely massive area. This is going to be like an ichthy pen or something. It's going to be really cool. And then I'm going to be doing something special for the aquatic pen as well. It's going to be an absolutely massive aquatic pen because I'm going to have mosasaurs and megs and ichthyes, and it's going to be crazy. Maybe a plesiosaur or two. But it's going to come out pretty far. Maybe about out to here or so. And then cut directly this way, go all the way to the other side, and then cut directly in. And I've got kind of a special thing that I want to try with that. That's going to take a lot of underwater building. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that thing down there, but I think I might know what it is. And the reason I chose this area is if you just go a short distance over there, see the icebergs, there's a whole lot of oil fields and stuff over there. Up on that mountain, there is a lot of metal, crystal, and obsidian. Same with that mountain right there, and they're not that long of a flight, so I can just ferry metal and obsidian and crystal back and forth, no problem. I'm going to have a lot of water sources, so I won't have the same problem that I had with the treehouse. And I'll have access to the ocean, which was the main selling point for any base that I found. Obviously, I'm going to have to tame this crazy wilderness and make sure that all this stuff down here does not mess with me. But after we get the base started and settled, I'm going to have to tame one of these mammoths, at least one, because mammoths are great for grabbing wood. And I'm going to need a lot of wood and a lot of stone. I'm going to have to bring Megatron over here and let him do his work while I work. But I don't want to do that until I wall it off and stop all the baddies from coming in here. Because there are, as you can see, Rexes everywhere, Argents everywhere, and wolves everywhere. Now these wolves are a real big problem. Oh, look at that. There's a Dodo right there. I think he's super low level. I think I might have seen him earlier. Yeah, he's only level, or she is only level 8. But I might grab her anyway. To have, or so Megatron has someone to mate with, but I don't know if I want something that low. Well, we'll figure that out. But I did bring, where are you? Oh my god, I had so much crap. Brought my behemoth gates and my behemoth reinforced dinosaur gates so that I can start construction. Now there are two things that are kind of sad about this base. The first one is a supply drop regularly hits right where that T-Rex is. Well, a little bit behind him. And it goes all the way up to red. So I'm going to miss out on that. And over here, I mean, not counting all the oil and rock and wood that I'm going to be missing out, because that stuff's never going to come back when I'm done building. The saddest part is all these silica pearls are going to be gone. Now, if you guys remember in my previous video, or one of the previous videos, I like to come out here and grab silica pearls. I grabbed over 700 a little earlier today. But that's okay, because all along this beach, silica pearls. And then right over that hill, or mountain, I guess I wanted to call that part the hill, there's another pretty damn good silica pearl spot. So it's not a total loss. And with Air Force One here, anything is possible. So let's go ahead and start building, guys. But I'm gonna have to clear this area of the hostiles before I start dropping gates down. But I'm gonna start right here and go on up that way. I've only brought 30 behemoth gates, and that is clearly not gonna make it all the way around. But I'm gonna use those 30, see where I can get to, and see about taming one of these mammoths. I'm going to find a good one, a good level one, take it somewhere safe, probably back to my base, and do it that way. Anyway, I'll see you guys after I start. I'm going to clear this area a little bit. Well, this is where I got to with the 30 behemoth gates that I actually made one more gate and archway pair. But this is where I got to it, and as you can see, if you look that way, it's too far for the render distance, so it's going to be an absolutely massive base. But it looks like I'm not going to. I made 30 altogether, or 31, I guess. It's not. It looks like I'm not going to have to make like nearly as many to get out there. Maybe half the amount, which is good. And then as soon as I get the gates out there, it should be okay. Like I'm going to put one gate into the water, maybe just hanging out there, because I don't want things to be able to just get over the gates. But then I'll start construction on the actual aquatic area, and once I get the area all walled in, then I'll start building the base. I'm going to have a base up on the ridge and a base down at the bottom, and start making pens and stuff. Well, I'll make pens as I tame stuff, but we do need a woolly mammoth. So I'm going to go look for a mammoth of suitable level, and we're going to get to taming that guy. Well, it looks like we found our guy. He's a level 92, or she. So it's going to take quite a long time to tame this lady. But I'm going to grab her and I'm going to take her back to base, the treehouse base, so I can tame her in relative safety. Oh, okay, I thought I dropped her. And being able to tame her in safety is going to allow me to come back and continue work on the base. So let's get this lady to the treehouse and tame the hell out of her. Well, here we go again. Our preferred taming arena. Gotta get far enough away from Air Force One that he or she or whoever is not going to join the fight. Now, I've never tamed one of these. I've never actually even fought one, so I don't know how fast it is. I know it's gonna knock back. But let's go ahead and put one in its ass and start this bad boy. I don't think it's that fast. I'm not even sure that hit, though. Just gonna keep putting them right in the face. It's not that fast, so I don't think I really have anything to worry about. Oh, you're taking it. You're taking a lot of damage too. At least it kind of looks like it. Got nothing, lady. You're just trudging along all slow. I'm gonna kite you around this rock here. I gotta make sure I don't fall off anything. Oh, it's getting close. No. Take her down here, why not? Now, what are you doing? That wasn't a headshot, but it's alright. The majestic woolly mammoth. Being made to look like a fool. You got an arrow just floating in front of you. That's how bad you're getting beat. This might be a dead end. Oh, it's already down. Wow. Wow. Alright, so let's take a look at this lady. Okay, I'm going to put a whole bunch of narcotics on her. Merge these. I don't know why it does that. So she's got 10,500 food, but not a whole lot of torpor. So I can't actually go all the way back to base to build, but I can take Air Force One around and break stones and stuff and make the stuff that I need, like the behemoth gates and stone pillars and stone ceilings and stuff. So we're going to let her sit for a while and get all hungry and whatnot, as we usually do. And I'll see you guys in a second. So I've got some pretty big plans for this base. I'm going to be, like I said, I needed something huge because I'm going to be taming a ridiculous amount of dinosaurs. You can see Dan's base is gone. He actually put his base in the volcano. I might have said that in the last video. But I'm going to have like a taming pen somewhere in it. Like a big, maybe a big and a small taming pen. I shouldn't have ran so far away from my damn Air Force One. But I'm going to have a big box that I can drop dinos like this Mammoth into and shoot through windows and stuff like that. Possibly, well, you can't pick up a Rex, but I can do it with a Carno. I'm going to have a whole bunch of pens for multiples of various dinosaurs, for egg farms and things like that. I think I'm going to have an area for growing crops and stuff. We're going to try and do a lot of the kibble farm and stuff in the community area, but I'd also like one over by my base so we can just have a lot going on and I can just transfer those kibbles over to the community area. But I wanted an aquatic pen because on the Cool Guy server I didn't really deal a whole lot with taming aquatic creatures, so I kind of want to get into that and be able to, you know, swim around, find underwater caves and things like that. I think that's going to be pretty cool, especially when I think they were talking about releasing like airtight structures so that you can have undersea bases, and that'd be really damn cool. So I'm pretty excited about this new base. It's going to take a lot of work because I made it a little bit too big, possibly. And I don't want to have any like dead space in it. So I'm going to try and fill it pretty good. I probably should have repaired this axe or this hatchet before I came out here, but that's alright. I'm just going to fill Air Force One up with a ridiculous amount of crafting gear, or mats, and see how many of those behemoth gates that I can just build right off the bat. I took most of the stuff off of him, and he's got a pretty damn good carry weight. Well, I mean, he's still got a lot of stuff on him, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited. This is a big undertaking for me, and I'm hoping to just populate it with a ridiculous amount of dinos, have a sweet-ass menagerie of all kinds of stuff. I'd like to tame one of everything, at least. And I can't think of any dino that I don't want to tame. So, I mean, that'll be pretty cool. I'm kind of hoping that the Mammoth is okay. I'm pretty far away from it. If you look at that rocky outcropping way out there in the distance, that's where she is laying down. I think it's pretty safe, though. It's right near the community base. As a matter of fact, it's right above the community base. So I don't think anything's going to spawn there, like bugs and whatnot. So I think it'll be okay. But after I get my base all settled, that's when I'm going to start all the big tames and the fun tames and stuff. The Survivors Incorporated, the Sandbox Survivors here, we made kind of like a taming base on Carno Island. So, I mean, that's fun. We tamed a whole bunch of stuff on a stream. I don't think that I'm going to be using the taming base because I like, you know, doing it au natural, if you know what I mean. But there is that if I ever find the need to, you know, just get... Like, when I tame something, I'm probably always going to tame it out in the wild for you guys. But if I need multiple, I'm going to be doing it the easy way with taming pens and stuff like that. So don't worry, guys. You're always going to see me struggling to tame the carnivores, the big carnivores like the Carno and the T-Rex and all that stuff. I'm not going to leave you guys out to dry and make that boring. And I think that's the whole point of the games, to have fun and do things that are dangerous, you know, cave exploring and stuff like that. Unfortunately, you can't tame a lot of the stuff that's in the caves. And I also heard that you can't really get a lot of the stuff that you tame in caves out. Like, the scorpions, I guess. And I know sometimes there's oh no. Well, if we can get rid of that guy, I don't think it's gonna help. I'm at 315. Looks like we're just gonna have to play hopscotch with this, guys. Drop the heavy one. Run, run, run. Oh, I can't. Oh man, which one was it? That one. Okay. Pick it up. I'll tell you what, this might be a little easier. Over here, Air Force One. Help me out. I can't move. Please just fly straight to me. Thank you. You are great. Alright, so put all this stuff over here. I don't know why I keep dragging it. They added the sweet hotkey. Just do it that way. But Air Force One is already chock full of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get to crafting all this stuff up and checking on the Mammoth every once in a while. And I'll see you guys when that thing is ready to get up and hang out with me. Alright, this little lady's been down for quite a while. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, see, it's below half. And now I learned from my mistake with the Dodecurus. And I let it get down really low. And it took about the same time as the Dodecurus. So, let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to just mash a whole bunch of Medjo berries right down his face. After I give him some weight. Let's get some Medjos. Let's get about 300. Why not? Close enough. Alright, let's see if this will do it. I can't. I want to see it. There we go. See, it's going about as slow as the Dodecurus too, so hopefully we have enough here. Well, it's still going. And it looks like it's going to be just enough, maybe. Maybe not quite, and I'll have to sit here for a couple minutes. But I'm going to name this lady Wooly, and she's going to be an integral part of building the base because, you know, faster wood gathering is always great. Let's see if we look at the stats here. Her weight's already pretty good, so we'll just beef that up a little bit, beef that melee damage. Hopefully that'll increase a lot. I lost about, where's the thing? I lost about 5 levels on the taming effectiveness, and it might go down one more time before she's up. But still, you know, above level 100 is always good. I gotta stop doing these long tames though, man. You gotta get all the herbivores out of the way so that I don't have to do this anymore, because carnivores is so much easier. Yeah, alright, we got a mammoth. My first mammoth tame. Excellent. There we go. Wooly the mammoth, guys. Let's check the stats out here. 132 is not bad. Alright, so the weight only went up 40 points, but the melee damage more than doubled. So that's awesome. Probably use a little bit better health. Stamina probably won't be an issue, really. But let's go ahead and throw... Oh, you know what? I did make a saddle, but I don't think I grabbed it. Yeah, I left it back at the base, so I'm just going to go grab that real quick, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's throw this saddle on Wooly and take Wooly for a spin. Awesome. Wooly the mammoth. Smack this tree here. I mean, it's not great, but it saves, you know, metal ingots having to repair my own stuff. And it's wood instead of thatch, so that's good. But those trees are notoriously, like, low on wood for some reason. So let's go hit one of these palm trees. For some reason, the palm trees give more than the bigger trees. So let's try this out. Probably gets berries, too. Nope. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't get as much berries as a trike. But he does get, or she does get pretty good amount of wood from these actual trees here. Or the palm trees. Always give more wood than the regular ones for some reason. And that's quick, man. She's got quite the attack speed for a big monster. Or monster, big dino. Alright, so let's get her back to base. Remember when I said that the Dodecurus was the last thing I needed to be able to start construction? Well, I lied. Wooly is the last thing I need, just so that I have all my bases covered. Now I've got a dino for metal because I took Steiner up to the volcano and had him harvest metal, and he actually is really good at harvesting metal. Way better than stone and flint. So that's cool. And then we've got Megatron for stone. And now we've got Wooly for wood. I don't know if I have anything for flint. I think Steiner might be pretty good at flint as well. And I'm sure almost any of my herbivores are good for thatch. So we've got everything covered. And we, you know, it's going to make it so that I don't have to break my tools and waste my metal ingots and stuff. Well, no, don't drop. Why do you always drop the dinos right there? Like it runs into the tree or something. Well, whatever. But now everything's set up, so we should be able to get into the construction of that base pretty soon. I still have to put these last few gates, which I made 15 more of the gates and the archways, and they're on Air Force One at the moment. I'm just going to get Wooly close to the feeding trough. There we go. Should be close enough. Alright. Sweet action, guys. So, the next video that I put out will probably be me actually working on the base. But I'm laying everything out. I think I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I'm going to need to make at least a preliminary building to get like a smithy and a fabricator and some boxes and stuff down. But I think I'm going to go ahead and, you know, fence in the entire perimeter and start working on the underwater stuff. I'm going to need, maybe I was wrong about Wooly being the last. I'm going to need something fast underwater as well that can defend itself. So I might get an ichthy for building underwater, but we'll see. I mean, I have a scuba set, so that'll make it easy. I'm just worried about megs, so I might maybe tame a meg or an ichthy or both so that they can swim around and protect me while I'm down there. In any case, if you like this video, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of Ark or any of the other videos that I've done, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, go ahead and throw it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, my name is Restless Corpse, and I'll see you guys in the next video.